Hello Chianmate travelers, here are the highlights of the Genshin Impact version 5.0 special program titled Flowers Resplendent on the Sun-Scorched Sojourn on the way from Natlan.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
We may have to say goodbye to Fontaine soon, but the journey does not stop there yet, as we'll be heading to the Nation of War and perhaps the home of the tribes, Natlan. Muulani and Kinich will be the first Natlan characters to have their own banners alongside a new 4-star Geo, Kachina. Kachina, first of all, is a young warrior of the Nanatsayan and was given an ancient name of Uthabiti. She was a kind-hearted and instability persistent. Also with her power, you could see her riding on her own card, don't she? Additionally, once you completed the first act of Natlan Archon Quest, will be rewarded with a free Kachina. Muulani is a well-known guide in Natlan who happened to own a water sports shop and is an expert to wave chasing. She can actually surf with her shark-styled surfboard. Kinich, lastly, is a Huitzilan Saurian hunter, and at all costs, he was skilled. He even has a pet named Agile. Muulani and Kinich will soon get their own story quest for travelers to get to know them better. Whether Spring's Return is a go-to for you to get to know about Muulani and her skills of wave chasing. If you're a type to go hunting, Yupanchi's Turn Fire to discover Kinich will also be your thing. Since this will be the first look to Natlan, 2 Archon quests will be up soon. As storytelling from the Nation of War goes by, first will be a Flowers Resplendent in a temporary heat until a discovery of a black stone under a white stone. For the character banners, of course, it is confirmed that on the first phase will be the Returning Wind of Leaves with Kazuha and will be joining Muulani and Kachina, while newcomer hunter Kinich will be joined by Inazuma's Electro Archon, the Raiden Shogun, on the second phase. And while Kinich will soon get his own Claymore that has a Fang of the Mountain King, it's a serf's up for Muulani to get her own Catalyst. Additionally, as we head to Natlan, a new set of forgeable weapons listed here have been prepared, as they were designed to scream a local of the new nation. 2 new sets of artifacts will also be available, and these were Obsidian Codex and Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City. 2 new bosses are also heading onto your forest for a dinosauric battles within the flames, as these will be the glutinous Yumakasor Mountain King and the Goatflame Chukusor Tyrant. Talking about Natlan, it is described as a nation of war because it was interpreted that the nation faces different crises throughout its history and across different generations, as we will get to know about that soon for a deep diver on the journey. Additionally, the Pyro Archon Mavwika is the leader of Natlan, as she is basically the strongest among its warriors. Also probably told that the nation design from a lore happened to be of a Night Soul's blessing. On that point, travelers will get to experience a taste of Natlan with different events consisting of activities. If not all, it could be returning. Starting with Of Thorns and Crowns, Traces of Artistry, Mementos of Tevat, Dodoko's Boomtastic Escapades, and of course a classic, the Leyline Overflow. As Genshin Impact will celebrate its 4th anniversary, there will be several rewards that are awaiting, including Primogems. As for the main Archon quest for a version update, once you complete it as well, will be given 500 Primogems. Meanwhile, for story quest, will be rewarded with a number of Primogems given along with materials you will need for your character to reach an ascension phase. Each once a year, travelers can now get a free 5-star standard character without having to pay much of fates to use. New additions to the Genius Invocation TCG for your collection will be including Shanyon and Fremine, alongside the Hydro Hilichurl Rouge. Travelers will get to see changes for those AR58 and higher that you can opt now to reach World Level 9 to level up the bosses and rewarding drops. Other changes to consider including the Imaginarium Theater, so let's embrace the changes to come really soon. And there we have it. This wraps up the highlights of Flowers Resplendent on the Sun-Scorched Sojourn, the Genshin Tonight coverage on the way to Natlan for the upcoming version 5.0. The version update is scheduled to be released on the 28th of August 2024. For more like this in the future, please subscribe here on my social media pages on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you for watching. This is Shanoshino, your fellow traveler for Genshin Tonight. 2 years of continuing storytelling from the world of Tevat as we explore and witness every story counts across 7 nations.